What up, good people? Today we're reviewing my BMW M340i. The front grille is the black, so it's that shadow line package, so everything is blacked out. Even the front grille. You have your active grille shutters right here, and on the hood you got the BMW with some sharp body lines throughout the vehicle. So you got sharp body lines right here and sharp body lines right there. And then on the headlight, you have your LED turn signals with your LED daytime lights right here. And you have your high and low beams right there. So, and they're also projection. So on the front bumper, you have your parking sensors throughout the front bumper, and everything that you see is active. So this is basically let air inside of the engine bay to cool the engine down. Also, you got a sensor right here, and that is for hands-free driving. That is BMW driving assistant. And I'm not gonna say a lie, it's pretty cool. So yeah, you got your air ducts right here too. They let air flows out and cool off them brakes. And you have Brumbo, well, you have M Sports. So this is the M Sport package. So yeah, that is pretty dope. Now we're making our way to the side profile of the vehicle. This have a length of 185 inches with a wheelbase of 112 inches. And I'm not gonna say a lie, the sharp body lines is fantastic. I'm not gonna say in front, this is no ordinary 3 Series. This is not just a regular 3 Series. This is the M340i. So this is that more aggressive besides the M3, but this is the more aggressive 3 Series. So yeah, so you have your sharp body lines right here all the way through the quarter panel. I have an indentation right here on the fender. And this indentation and body lines goes all the way down here. So it comes up there alongside your gloss black mirrors. Like I said, this is the shadow line package. So you have gloss black throughout the vehicle. So, and you also have your LED turn signal right there. And I'm not gonna say a lie, these is 18-inch alloy wheel with a machine accent finish wrapped around Michelin Pilot Sports all seasons. So yeah, your door handle is color match, so it matched that. And this particular model is wrapped in a mineral white. So this is not just a, I guess the regular white, but this is a mineral white. So it shows a little bit of two-tone type deal. It's like a white, but then certain lighting, it makes it look like it's gray type deal. So the metallic is just flaking on the junk, and yeah, pretty dope, pretty dope. So you have disc brakes in all 4 corners, and you have 4 piston brakes in the front and just the regular pistons in the back. So yeah, this basically, like I said, this is basically the M performance. So yeah, you know, you got all that performance type deal and to help you stop on a dime type deal. So yeah. Now we're making our way to the back of the vehicle. You have xDrive, BMW, and M340i. So you got the little M colors right there. So yeah. Your tail lights is LED turn signals with your LED brake lights alongside your LED reverse light. On the bumper, you have your reflector. I think it's pretty cool. And then you also have your parking sensors. You know, the tips is fake, but it give it that more aggressive tone, man. I'm not gonna say a lot, that thing sounds good. So yeah. Then you got little air ducts right here, that's fake. So, but it give you that look. I know my Elantra had the little air ducts and it was fake, and I don't care because that jank was looking sexy on my Elantra. So this jank look good, so yeah.
Under the hood packs a 3-liter inline 6 paired with a mild hybrid drive system, pushing out 382
For the torque, 369 at 3,000 RPM. That power translates to a blistering 0-60 in just 3.8 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. And the crazy part, it's still keeping things efficient, pulling in 32 mpg on the highway and 23 in the city.
Now we're making our way inside of the vehicle. We're greeted with that red leather interior. Not gonna say in front, I kind of like it. Not gonna say in line, it's that red and black leather. So the red leather with black accents throughout the whole vehicle, and that is nice. Right here we're looking at a digital analog gauge. On the left you have your MPH with your gas gauge. On the right you have your RPMs with your battery and charge percentage and your engine temp. In the middle you have your map. So right now you can't see it because I'm somewhere where it don't have a map, but yeah. This little thing right here is for your hands-free driving. So yeah, that is pretty dope. You press the button with the BC and you can go through different drive modes. Well, not different drive modes, but your different screens for your cluster gauge. Right here is your cruise control settings with your lane keep assist on your hands-free driving. On the right side of the steering wheel you have your Bluetooth and volume button with voice command alongside your plus and minus pedal shifters. Looking on the door panel you have your standard unlock and lock with your memory seat settings right here. You have your one-touch window control down here with your mirror control. And the door panel you have your trunk release. You have your 10.25 inch touchscreen display with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And yeah, you can go through different menu options, stuff like that. So that is pretty dope. Making your way down from your radio control you have your dual climate control, and yeah, you got heated seats right there. No cool seats, but heated seats. And you have your traditional radio shortcuts down here. You have your cup holder area with your 12-volt outlet alongside your USB outlet, and then inside of here you have your cubby area. So if I take this down, boom, and that's how clean it looks. You have your shift knob. This particular model is an 8-speed automatic transmission. And then you have your traction control with your electronic parking. And then this is your different drive mode right here. You have Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort, Eco, adaptive. So you also have your adaptive suspension. Now we're making our way inside of the center console. Man, this is a bunch of stuff in here, like my keys and stuff. But it's pretty deep. I ain't gonna say lie. I probably can put about 4 zebra cakes, maybe some Twinkies in there, you know what I'm saying? You have your glove box for your extra storage space, and yeah, that is pretty deep too. Now we're making our way inside of the vehicle. We're greeted with black leather seats with red accents that tie in very nicely. My passengers have air vents with a climate control alongside heated seats, and they have 2 USB outlets, well, 2 Type-C outlets. I'm not gonna say a lie. The seat is actually adjusted for me, and I still got enough room back here. I'm like, you know, some inches, but I probably can take this on a road trip or something like that. Looking down on the door panel, you have your one-touch window control, and also you have your ambient lighting throughout the whole vehicle.
Now we're making our way to the cargo area, measuring at 17 cubic feet. Wow, this is pretty spacious.
In the BMW M340i, you have a driving assist. Put your hand on the steering wheel, and the car will cruise and the thing. But it will let you know that you need to put your hand back on the steering wheel. So if you keep your hand on the steering wheel, you're good to go. And this thing is ready to go. Put this thing in Sport Plus, and it just, oh, that's just standard Sport. This is Sport Plus. And they just wake up. I'm hitting 90 already.
Like always,
is good people. Browse the channel, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.